Here at Credabl, we specialise in looking after finance for doctors, dentists and vets. One of those areas is SMSF, also known as self-managed super fund. A lot of the lenders are pulled out in the SMSF lending space. Credabl love the SMSF lending space and are really good at it. We make it a really streamlined process. Lending and setting up SMSF and anything really SMSF related is really regulated. So it's incredibly important you go seek independent financial advice. So if you don't have an accountant or financial planner that qualified in that area, we all have recommendations of people who specialise in this space. So we always recommend to go get that advice. On our side, we can run the numbers and work with your financial planner directly to make sure it all works. We can look at going up to 90% against practice premises within SMSF. So you only need to come up with a 10% deposit. I think once you sit and go through it with ourselves or your financial planner and accountant, it's not that difficult. You'll just hear a lot of different terminologies, such as you'll have an SMSF trust deed, you'll have a bare trust deed, you'll have corporate trustees. There's something called the SIST Act, which means we have certain compliance that you have to abide by. The good thing about SMSF is you can utilise the funds within the SMSF to pay for your fees. I think having that understanding of SMSF and making the process so streamlined makes us the best in the market for that lending. Another thing to consider is you will hear some other lenders saying that they do SMSF lending, which they do. You just got to be careful around the liquidity requirements. So when we talk about liquidity within SMSF, it just means how much is left within the SMSF at settlement. So we don't have huge liquidity requirements, whereas there's other lenders that do have quite hefty liquidity requirements, and then you find you won't be actually eligible for the loan. Credabl are based all over Australia. We have consultants that specialise in the commercial and residential space, and we find that we work together to look at your whole financial situation. You can visit us online and you can apply online and find us also on social media.